Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not broken. And I'm not alone. Superman!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. You have clicked on Gotham Cenobites. I'm Terry, and today, finally, as you see, it's spinning behind me. Finally, we're getting Zack Snyder's Justice League Cyborg at 1/6 scale. The day is finally here. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, I've already opened it. I mean, I'm so glad he's here. I'm so glad it's made, but I mean, I'm really starting to wish they had gone die-cast on this thing. It's definitely not light by any stretch of the means. It feels like, you know, maybe it has the same weight as the Flash and the same line, but I just messing around with it a little bit that I have, because I really just filmed all this quick stuff you're about to see in the beginning. I haven't actually dived into it yet, but it does kind of just come off a little cheap. But we're going to get into that. I'm going to do the normal, spin around shots of the box, of the figure, and everything it comes with. And then I'm going to get into some close-ups, explain more detail what I think. And then we're going to put in the batteries and do a couple quick of the switch outs. And I'm going to get you a look at both heads. We're just going to dive all into this figure. And without further ado, let's go ahead and, well, first, I know you saw it in the intro. So in the intro, you kind of saw side by side what was teased so long ago that was ultimately abandoned. And I'm going to show a quick side by side right now, show you that picture again, and show you next to ultimately the prototype, and pretty close to what we ended up with. So it was a long journey, and I gotta say, I don't know if we get this figure if Zack Snyder wasn't given a second chance to make this movie better, to make us care more about this guy, to really start going back to the well and saying, we need Cyborg. I mean, I wasn't one of these guys who went out and just trashed Hot Toys in every one of their posts and said, well, what about Cyborg? But I mean, it was a growing movement, and I can't deny I did do it once or twice, because ultimately one of the reasons they gave that they canceled this guy was because they were having to re-engineer an entirely new body, and they didn't want to do that. It was too expensive. So there was a couple figures that came out that I saw that they definitely also had to redesign an entirely new body just for this figure. So it was those one or two times where I actually would comment on there, you can do this, but not Cyborg. So I do believe ultimately, if Zack Snyder wasn't given the opportunity to show what he had intended for us to see with Cyborg, I don't think we get this guy. And spoiler alert, I have already ordered a kit to go with this thing, secondhand, unlicensed. Comes with the sweatsuit, comes with the dead luggage style mother box, comes with a tape recorder, comes with the nightmare cloak, it comes with the nightmare gun. I think the only two things I could see me using is the tape recorder, maybe, but ultimately what I really wanted to see as something that came with this thing is the dead black mother box. We never got that. I think that should have come with him. Nevertheless, it's coming in the kit. So somewhere in my little ramble right here, I showed you a picture of that kit that's coming. I also want to take this opportunity to kind of plug someone I met on Instagram through a Facebook group question, and that was, you'll see, I may show you a quick fast forward of my struggles I'm about to go through to put these batteries in, but I have already contacted this guy. I'll get you the name more accurate once I'm into the battery portion of the video. But he's going to make reactors that are going to go in where the batteries are supposed to and actually plug in. So I am at some point going to get a fusion reactor for this guy to where I just have to push a button on my phone like all these lights and he's going to turn on. So yeah, I'm going to go through the battery struggle for the video, and yeah, no more rambling. I think that's all I wanted to say. Let's get into this thing. this is what we get in normal lighting. This is him straight out of the box. I haven't done anything to him yet. And one thing I really want to get right out the way with, Hot Toys, if you're listening, which I mean, I know you are, but do you care? Because sending him with only this type of stand is pretty shitty. I tried to put it on there, and then there's no really easy way to use this fucking thing, so I probably won't. In fact, I've already ordered an off-brand crotch grabber that I hope works, but if it doesn't, I mean, I wish I really would have done this part of the video first, because I mean, it seems to be propping him up, so we'll see how the video goes. But anyways, that's one of my big gripes with this thing, is why not send anybody, because you're sending him with these things so you know he can have flight, but not everybody, and I wasn't planning on making him in flight, but so yeah, with that out of the way, just some quick close-ups. I mean, this thing, it is amazing in person as far as the head sculpt goes. Still stand by what I said. I mean, it sometimes appears and feels cheap. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Get you some views. These are the hands he came with out of the box. Speaking of that, he came with closed fists for each hand. And then, just getting into what he comes with, these are going to be the arms that we'll put on later on his back. But they also come with fists and some open palms. And then while we're here, this is also a hand switch out. So it's right into the peg. That's the shield. Those are going to be the fun part coming up soon. And over here, now it comes with these two arms, and I've already pulled this out of this one for the rocket switch out. So pretty cool. It also is pretty cool that they have them labeled L and R. So for idiots like myself, makes it easy. And then that's the other head, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I mean, how would you ever want to not have that on here? I think it's perfect. But it also comes with these things that will also give you a quick look at some points, and they attach to him in six different points to make it look like he is elevated. So that is everything he comes with, and gonna get a quick 360 here for you. Alright, so this is going to be fun. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get him in a, I'm going to go ahead and put the batteries in first. Fuck it. So I'll be right back once I go through that struggle. Alrighty, so this is the pain of my efforts. This thing looks incredible, all lit up. You got both arms, the chest, and the head sculpt is like next level with that light up. In fact, let me get a quick shot. Got my lights turned off, but now we got him. And yeah, so I'm saying, man, just imagine him lit up like that, like down there. I will do a separate video once that fusion reactor gets here, but this is about all I can offer you for the video. But yeah, I'm gonna get the other head put on before these batteries die. That's coming up right now. Alright, so this is your other head with the batteries in him and that head as well. And it looks pretty badass, but I gotta say, this head's probably gonna go back in the spare bin. So that is going to do it for the light ups, and they're all relatively the same. But you just pop the back off, and there's the switch, 3 batteries in each compartment, 3 batteries in each head, 3 batteries in each arm, and then there's 3 slightly larger batteries in the back of this thing. But I'm gonna take all the light ups off and put him in another crazy pose, and we'll meet you right back. Alrighty, so we got both the extra arms on. I left the rocket on this arm, and I'm not entirely sure if it's movie accurate to be on his right side, but I went ahead and just shoved it on there because we're gonna do one more pose with him in flight. But yeah, I know I'm pretty basic, but I'm just showing you all the switch outs. So you got the shield, and like I said, it just pegs in like an extra hand. And then as far as these things go, you flip it around to the back here. I'm trying to be gentle because he's just leaning on that pole. But right here in the back, and you have to do this for the batteries as well, but you just pop these things off, and then they just peg in right through his back. I mean, it's pretty cool. Don't think I had intended on leaving these in, but I don't know. I might leave them on. You guys let me know in the comments section. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the long and the short. I mean, he looks incredible. Yeah. So I'm going to take a time and look at the instructions and pull all these pieces out for his flight capability. And I'm going to get him all in flight for you guys, and we'll be right back in a jiff. Alright, y'all, I gotta give me a break. I'm not really a poser, so don't make fun of me too hard. This is like the best that I could do with what they gave me. Like, I couldn't hold the head straight up. This flight pole is not exactly to where I can get him going straight up and down, but this is my best effort. I know, it's pretty comical. But yeah, this is the helmet that slams on when he's flying into the clouds, as you saw in the video. But in the back, you got 6 different clips that come off in the calf area for these things, the thigh area, and in the rib cage area. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna put him like this again. But yeah, that is him in flight. So what I'm gonna do now is get him where I think he's going to go and how he's going to go, and we'll get to wrapping this thing up. And there he is. The league is finally complete. As happy as this makes me, which, I mean, they all look really good together. As happy as this finally makes me, though, I can't help but wonder, where am I going to put the 2 Batmen I just pre-ordered and the Supergirl I want? So I already got Batfleck down here. Oh boy. And I know, like most collectors, he's here, he's fantastic, I'm so happy, but I'm already thinking about the future. I mean, you have to, with this limited space. So, I don't know. Luckily, I got over a year to figure it out, but that is the updated Snyder shelf. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm going to get into now his final thoughts. Yeah, they all look good. Alright, people, so there you have it. It is Hot Toys 1/6 Zack Snyder's Justice League Hot Toys. And I knew once I got into it, you know, that I would like it better than those initial first impressions out of the box. I do think it comes with a lot, and a lot I will never use. It's to be determined about the extra set of arms. I may or may not have them attached, just because of how I'm going to set him. But, I mean, without that fusion reactor, not even considering the arms, and when I get it, maybe only one. I don't think there's any necessary for both. I don't think he ever has them both activated in the movie. Maybe I'm wrong on that, I don't know. But I am going to get the fusion reactor because the chest and the head sculpt, I mean, it needs to be lit up. It looks great how it is, but when his eye is lit up, it's just next level. Puts this thing from an 8 to a 9, I think. So it's unfortunate that no batteries. I mean, no plug-in. But I'm gonna see what it's like to order one of these kits and plug him in. And I think once he's plugged in, it's just going to be 9 to a 10. But so yeah, I mean, I don't even know. One of those chest pieces from the rocket, I mean, I got it in good now, but it fell out of the box. It was very just falling out, just touching them. Same thing with those, you know, rib cage rockets. Wasn't happy with those, but again, I don't think I'm gonna have him in a flight stand. And right now, he's just kind of just leaning up against that pole. But I do have the crotch grabber on order. Hopefully, it fits the base. Because as you saw in my setup, these bases are a must. It looks great, uniformed out together. So I'm so happy to finally have it. Thank you again, Hot Toys, for giving us the figure. I don't know what more else that I can say about it. It's fantastic. If you're a fan of Cyborg, if you're a fan of Zack Snyder's vision, yeah, I would definitely recommend getting it before you can't, because now that he's in hand with most everybody who ordered him, either right now or coming soon, he's going to be very hard to get at a reasonable price. So don't sleep on him. He's fantastic, especially if you have the whole league or a majority of the league. He looks great with them. So that is going to do it for Cyborg. I appreciate everybody watching this. I appreciate you getting this far. Thanks for watching my video. If you like the content, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to. I hate to tell you, no, I have one more thing planned. I'm coming sometime this year, and that's that 1/6 Lisker kit. But other than that, it's just going to be me just making all kind of random videos for movie reviews and just anything that comes in I feel like you guys would want my opinion about. But as far as pieces go, I have a custom 1/6 Lisker coming in from the Guyver movies, and that's going to do it for me this year. Planned. But so yeah, one more time, thank you everybody for watching, and no matter what it is, I will catch you on the next one.